everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video. I'm filming this video in our living room, so if you hear noise in the background, I have our balcony window open just to get some fresh air in. This video is a collective haul from Dollarama and Dollar Tree. I live here in the province of Ontario, here in Canada, and for quite some time we were in lockdown, and so you weren't able to walk into a store and buy non-essential items such as craft supplies. And now that we're opening up again, you're able to do so. So I did pick up a few items. Yeah, so like I need any more craft supplies, guys. I have so much, and I'm still going through my craft supplies. I actually started a huge pile of craft supplies to either do giveaways on my channel or to give away in swaps. So stay tuned for that, for any future giveaways on my channel. Yeah, so I've become quite picky of what to purchase, only because I just want to use what I already have in my stash. And I've been paper crafting for many years, so it's amazing how things add up and over the years, and you don't notice how much you have until you actually move. And I have quite a bit to give away. And I'm also sticking with paper crafting with themes I actually quite enjoy, mainly Halloween, and I'm still doing some Christmas paper crafting. I'm doing some Valentine's Day as well, but keeping those two to a limit. But I quite enjoy doing the Halloween paper crafting, so I'm probably going to stick with that most of the time. Yeah, so I'm going to start off with Dollarama. What you see in front of you is this large cutting mat for $4. I've seen quite a few people haul this. So I'm going to put this on my craft desk to use. I used to have a large cutting mat just before I moved. I had one from a store called Desserts. I bought that from that art supply store many years ago when I used to live in Toronto. And it was a little worse for wear, so I ended up throwing that away. And when I saw this from Dollarama, I picked it up. I mean, for $4, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's, as you can see here, it's quite large. This is 30.5 by 45.7 centimeters. So, and it's 12 inches by 18 inches. So it's quite big. So, and I do have a couple of glass mats. I have a We Are Memories Keepers one, and I do have one from Dollarama as well, which I purchased just before I moved. So I have that all set to go on my craft desk. So yeah, I also picked up one pack of this double-sided adhesive glue tape. This is a staple of mine. This was $1.50. I picked that up, or at least I pick up at least one pack of glue tape. When I do go to a Dollarama, it's nice to have on hand. And it was, let me tell you, these came in handy during the pandemic, or when we were in lockdown. I had quite a bit in my stash to use, and it's amazing how quickly you go through those. So I like to have a lot of that on hand with adhesive. Yeah, I'm really getting into making chunky charms, thanks to Callie G here on YouTube. Yeah, so I've collected beads over the years, and or people have given me beads, and I didn't know what to do with them, so I decided to make chunky charms, and I'm addictive now. So, anyways, to add to my collection, I picked up a pack of these metal beads in silver. These were $1.25. I really like these ones. They're really pretty. So I picked those up, and I picked up these gold ones as well. These were $1.25 as well. I thought those were pretty. Let's see. These are new to my store. I've seen people haul these. I figure I can use these for fall and for Halloween. These are the Resin Flowers in the fall colors. These were $1.25 each. I thought they were a lot bigger in size, but they're quite tiny, but which is fine. I can still use them. I just really like the colors. So yeah, I bought 3 of these to use. And I also bought this one as well. A pack of these Resin Flowers in the brighter colors. I have quite a bit of the Day of the Dead paper themed, so I figured this would pair up really well. Maybe I can use these to decorate embellishment boxes with and so forth. So that's why I picked that up. And I also picked up, speaking of beads, I picked up another bead kit. This is in blue for $3.50 to make chunky charms with. Maybe make winter themed chunky charms with. I mean, for $3.50, can't go wrong. And you can use some of these smaller beads in shakers as well. I do have the red and I do have the black as well. So I picked that up. And also from Dollarama, I picked up, for our balcony, I picked up this pack of citronella candles for $3. Comes with 2 in a pack, just to keep the mosquitoes at bay. So I picked that up. Let's see. In their wedding supply section, I was really happy to find these, actually. I've seen quite a few people make these on YouTube over the years. Yeah, I was really happy to find these in the wedding section. These are confetti push pops, or poppers, we're calling them. These were $2. Yeah, so I was really happy to find those. So I picked up a couple packs of these to alter. With one of them, I actually made a Halloween themed one. Some of you who follow me on Instagram or on Facebook have probably seen a picture of this that I posted. So this is a Halloween themed one I had altered. So yeah, so with this, it's great for Happy Mail. So what you do is basically you fill it up with candy and little craft supplies with, and just to add in some Happy Mail. Yeah, these are called push pops. That's what they're known as. So I was really, really happy to find those. And yeah, so as you can see, I've been doing some paper crafting here and there. Not much, but yeah, So I altered that. So that was really fun to do. Yeah, so that was it from Dollarama. Oh, actually, one more thing from Dollarama. I actually bought a pack of these heart earrings. These were $1.25. I'm not going to use these for earrings. I'm going to use these as charms for Valentine's Day. They're really tiny. They kind of remind me of a... I'm actually going to take these out of the package. Let me show you guys. They're quite tiny, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about the glare. They remind me of a cake. So, yeah. So that's why I picked those up for. I'm just going to take that apart and use them as charms. So I picked those up. So yeah, that's it from Dollarama. And I also went into a Dollar Tree not that long ago, just to look at any of the recollections products that they have, at least here in Canada. And I've seen quite a bit of people haul some of the recollections products from Dollar Tree, which is quite amazing to see. So as you know, as many of you know, Recollections is a Michaels brand. And a lot of the Recollections products that they have at Dollar Tree, I actually recognize seeing at Michaels many years ago when I started paper crafting. So it was quite interesting to see. And I do remember purchasing a couple of those items in the past. Now, the store I went to was quite picked over, which is fine, because I was actually looking for just a couple of items. And so basically a lot of what they consist of is a lot of basic craft supplies, like to make cards with. There's a lot of like card and envelopes sets. If you're into journaling as well, or if you're into, yeah, so any of that nature, I would recommend that. But yeah, I passed up on a lot of it, but I did pick up these two items. I remember purchasing these quite a few years ago, and I only have a couple left in my stash. These are the sugar skulls. There's 12 pieces, so I was really happy to find those. They only had one pack left, so I picked up that. And I also picked up these stickers, these acorn ones for fall projects. Those I've never picked up, but the sugar skulls, yes, I've picked up before in the past, as I mentioned. So, and I do have some fall paper that will go great with this. So I picked those up, and I was really happy that Dollar Tree is carrying these organizer boxes again. So I'm probably going to alter this and give this away in some Happy Mail. So I really like altering these. These are a nice size. They're not too big, not too small. And I like to hang either a tassel from here and whatnot. So yeah, so these are fun to decorate with or alter. So yeah, that is my haul from Dollarama and Dollar Tree. I hope everybody's doing well and keeping safe. As I mentioned in my last video, my husband and I recently lost Bloke. He had passed away on May the 15th. So my husband and I are still grieving. We're still mourning over the loss of Bloke. We miss him very much. I'm almost in disbelief that he's gone, and I'm still shedding tears here and there over him. It just, the sadness of loss still comes and goes. He was my baby. He was my shadow. Yeah, so it's been quite quiet around here. Normally during the day while I work from home, I have some music playing in the background just to have some background noise. He used to sit behind me in his cat tree while I worked. So yeah, it's been strange not having him around. My husband and I are planning on getting a kitten for our next fur baby. We've always had older cats, so it would be nice to have a kitten next time around. Bloke will never be replaced. He was an exceptional cat. He was a wonderful cat. He knew nothing but love right from the get-go. He lived a very interesting and full life. Before Bloke, we used to have a cat named Sugar. She was a rescue. And, you know, she was very docile. She was a very pretty cat, a very docile cat, but she had her issues. But Bloke, on the other hand, was quite the contrast. There was nothing but love for him. He was not afraid of anyone or anything. He would always be at your side. He was a lap cat. He was just an exceptional cat. As some of you know, he actually came from a cattery originally. To be honest, I felt quite guilty of having a cat from a cattery. I believe in adopting cats from a shelter, having a rescue. But due to some special circumstances and with Bloke's former owner, with their health deteriorating fast from Parkinson's, they were no longer able to keep Bloke as a pet. They were going to keep him as a pet, and also because he was newly neutered, he actually attacked another cat. And so we received the phone call from his former owners asking if he would have Bloke. My husband knew Bloke for a long time. Bloke was the cat every time he went to go visit the cattery. Bloke was the cat he wanted to visit of all the cats that they had. Bloke was very much loved. We were happy to have him for 3 years of his retirement years. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, we only had him for 3 years, which was not enough, and it's quite sad because he didn't, we just recently moved, and he didn't get to enjoy his new home that long. We were hoping to have him a little bit longer, but I'm glad that he had an amazing life, and like I said, he knew nothing but love. He actually has a Facebook page. Surprisingly enough, he's not as big as Grumpy Cat or whatnot, but he has quite a few of the followers on Facebook. I was running the Facebook page for quite some time. I decided to keep it running for a while, only because a lot of Bloke's offspring, or people who have his offspring, do post pictures there. So I decided to keep that up, just to, at least for a little while, just to keep the memory of Bloke going. Bloke has touched a lot of lives that way. Quite a few people loved Bloke. We were actually as I mentioned, we had him for 3 years, and we were very honored to have Bloke for those 3 years. And it's funny though, my husband and I were joking around, when the cattery had finally retired. We were like, oh, what if they decided to ask us to take in Bloke? And sure enough, we got the phone call, so we were very honored, and he was quite the special cat. yeah, we miss him quite a bit. So anyways, enough of my babbling. Hope everybody's doing well, and hope everybody's keeping safe. I do have a upcoming video with a couple of Halloween paper paper crafting supplies I had picked up from my local scrapbooking store. It's a Graphic 45, their newest Graphic 45 paper that they've released for this year. I also have, let's see, yeah, so, and I have a Michael's haul as well. I wasn't able to find my tripod, and so I gave up, and I purchased another one, which I'm using in this video, which is also explains the delay why I haven't made any videos and whatnot. So yeah, so hope, as I mentioned, yeah, so I have some upcoming videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.